What happened with me is I had the great benefit of being an immigrant. I was born in Belarus, in the former Soviet Union. Yeah, I was born 40 minutes from Minsk, and came to the States in '78 when they let some Jews out of there. And we set up in Queens. I was lemonade stands, baseball cards, real hustler kid, blow pops, anything to make a buck. And the world was telling me I was a loser. My teachers were telling me a loser. My friends' parents weren't saying to my face that I was a loser, but I could see it in their eye that I didn't think I'd be successful, because the game I played, unlike today's game, in the 80s, early 90s, was school was the way out. Going to Harvard was the great accomplishment, not building Facebook or Instagram or being a successful entrepreneur. It was a different landscape. And so, you know, the why was to fucking stick it to everybody. Like, I used to sit there as a 13, 14, 15, 16-year-old and look at my class and my teachers and I'm like, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show all of you. You think I suck? I'm gonna be the biggest, best person on earth. During that point, what did I do? Is I did what I preached to all of you, which is I put in the work. I gave up all my weekends and holidays in high school because I knew I had to pay that price, because I wasn't gonna do I'm gonna go to school, meet some good kids at Stanford and Brown, Ivy League school, make some relationships, and that's gonna be my springboard. I was gonna start with no relationships and in the gutter, and I was gonna have to prove it, and I would have to show up and meet everybody like I did in my 30s. But in my teens and 20s, I was gonna have to work. And so what I did was to the extreme of anybody I've met that had options. Some people lose their father, mother, welfare, but anybody who had some options, I punted every leisure activity in my life. Nothing. No weekends. No vacations. Zero. Nothing. Nothing. Like, we're making jokes about the 7 days, but it's my truth. I didn't take a single vacation day. Never. Like, none. Zero. Zero. All my high school friends, gone. Because I wasn't around. All my college friends, post-college, gone. I'd see them a little bit. I love those guys, but gone. Girlfriends, nothing. All in. So what did I do? I worked. I worked to such an extreme level that when I push you on work, I don't even ask you to do 50% of what I did, and I guarantee you'll fucking win. Yes, it's better to have a better strategy and to work smarter, but here's the punchline. Nothing happens without it, and I mean a lot of it. And the more you want, the more work you gotta put in. The bigger your ambition, the more you gotta punch that clock, and you gotta give up shit, fun and leisure and laziness and rest and all of it. So my belief is it's real. I live it, but my actions map to it. It's like intent. I talk a lot about intent. Some of the people internally razz me about it. They're like, yeah, cool, but intent without your backing up the actions is whack. And I'm like, I respect that. But it starts with intent. So I believe it probably starts with visualizing what you want, or the law of attraction, or saying it, or putting it in the universe. Fine, fine. I believe in it. I live it. The problem is I disproportionately out-execute everybody else I know that talks about it and then does nothing about it. You know, to me, there's two things that drive me. One, I love what I do. For the billionth time, my separating aspect from a lot of you, keeping it real, is I love working. I love putting in the work. I love the headaches. I love HR nightmares. I love it. I like it. I like the grind. I like that I have a 6:30 call today with an upset customer. I like that. And so that's number one. Number two is straight up gratitude. You want real fuel to win? Be grateful. Now, you can't be grateful. You can't watch this video and be like, oh, great, Gary Vee said, I'm now grateful. In me, in my personality, is gratitude. The self-awareness that I was born in the Soviet Union, that the timing of when I was born there was better than when my dad was born there, better than when my grandparents were born there. It created a scenario where this moment in time where America and Israel got together and made a deal with the Soviet Union and people were able to leave the country, and that's it.